Hey, what's up, Nerf Nation? Alex here. I'm going to do the unboxing of the Nerf Elite 2.0 Motoblitz. Wow. Blitz. This blaster is a semi-auto fat with a shotgun. This is gonna be cool. Let's get into the review, bros. Including is a blaster, darts, and instructions. This blaster needs to run 4 AA batteries as is shown right here. Oh, by the way, quick overview. This is a ballpop blaster, which is magazine is behind the wheeler. I mean, magazine behind the trigger, seriously. This is we have two ways to get through the darts flying. One will be a old-fashioned revving, which is over there, and one is the air blitz mode, which is it allows you to fire 6 darts for a final blast, but in case of emergency. So the blueprints are simple. This is the blaster, which is just like a Raven with the integrated air jet power shotgun. Oh my goodness, I love this blaster. Without excuses, it's time for an overview, shall we? Alright, let's start with the external overview. There's no instruct barrel locks, but yeah, that's a bummer that if we put the barrel, it will block the entire shotgun, which is very clever. And under the blaster barrel, we have the 6-shot shotgun barrel. Just to be noted, this will be a 6-star front loader shotgun, which is you can load it up like that, all the way up to you get 6 of them. Then to prime or charging the shotgun, you need to pull this lever right here, which is generate the air capacity power. Quick note, this is not a mechanical pull or priming handle. Unlike the Nerf Demolisher, this Motoblitz, it's an internal shotgun blaster, which is very impressive. Just pump it up and it stores pressure. It's an internal tank, just like the old school blaster in 1998. Fire the trigger, which is on the right and the left hand side. Here's a pro tip: if you have the old Motoblitz, don't use a shotgun immediately. Use it for emergency, which is for 6 final blast, which is for serving for sneak attack or maybe a surprise. Yeah, that's a pro tip. And over the top we have the iron sight, which is blocked with the built-in scope right here, which is very tactical useful to aim down the sight. But however, if you look into the scope, which is very too low to your face, which is not very easy to see through, well, you just get it. I mean, you gotta get used to it though. And on top of the scope, we have the end strike tag rails, which is you can use it to put a red darts, ACOG, scope, whatever that is, if you want to make it very helpful. And there are 2 more end strike tactical rails, which is over there and over here, of course, which is 3 tactical rails in total. Thank you very much, Nerf. I'm so need this. And down to the trigger. This is a mechanically operated semi-auto system. And in my opinion, is a very good trigger. No locks or anything that add a bunch of friction, so it's a still pretty good trigger pull. However, I feel it's more like a Raven blaster trigger than a Strife. Get it? That's because it's a similar bullpup design, of course. And what happens when I pull over here? There's going to be a bunch of plex in the plastic. Just a subtle difference, and there's no big deal about this. And below the trigger is the rev switch, which is very important to operate the blaster. Just hold it over here before it's fired. Vroom vroom. Oh yeah. And now down to the grip. This grip of the blaster is pretty smaller than average, and it's also a thumb hole stock. And it's pretty a little bit more narrow than the Elite average. But the most annoying part here is the little bar right here, and I'm not good with that. Because with this little bar right here, it will restrict the wrist a little bit. And there's no exception. If my wrist does bump into that, it's a little bit annoying. Or maybe disadvantages for a Nerf battle. But after you dump into a few max get through this, you can get used to it, as nothing that can be a big deal, especially for kids. But overall, not my favorite grip, but it's very tolerable for a thumb hole stock, which is very suitable. And underneath over there, we have a sling mount, which is very important. If you had the sling over here, well, you're lucky. And moving on to the rear blaster is, of course, the access door, which is very simple. Pull over here, which is let you get rid of the jams or malfunction of the blaster. But however, in my long-term Nerf experience, I never experienced any Nerf jams or malfunctions. Oh, I mean, I do experience any jams or malfunctions, but this one, not this time. And now the best part is the magazine. And look who's returned here. Yep, the banana magazine. Wow. Sons of Particle has returned. And to get a mag out, you need to strike the magazine release, which is over there on the center line. Which you can use right-handed or left-handed as you prefer. Full ambivert. And included with this blaster, we have the 10 rounds banana magazine, which is my favorite, which is very similar to the N-Stripe modular series. But the cool part is, it's compatible to all of the N-Stripe magazine I tried, especially my favorite over here. Locked and load. But however, this blaster will never work to the Titan CS50 blaster mag, which is very fit, of course. Motoblitz is what you call a bull pup. Bull pup. You know, a buffalo and a puppy, which is combined together. Well, get it. Classic old Nerf joke. But the true fact, bullpup has a chambering behind the trigger. Yep, this is mag right here, and it's behind the trigger. Meaning the magazine or the loading devices is behind the trigger. This contrasts with the standard design where, of course, the magazine is living up right here. Okay, enough talk. It's time to show you a blaster firing demo. And as always, wear the eyewear. Well, let's do this. Let's go. Yeah, a little bit close up. Nice. Bullseye. Let's do this different. Since it's my channel called Boy Nerfman, I have a duty to protect Christia and, of course, the Nerf Nation as well. Because for that, I despise #1 villain, Motoblitz Arcana. She's so nasty, and she's about to get herself nerfed. Treatment. Discipline. Your history. Target eliminated. Of course, blasting with this one is absolutely tons of fun. I did not experience jams or malfunctions. The main blaster is operated just like you expected. If you shot with the Nerf Raven, it's very similar to that. Of course, firing Ravens, reloading, lots of stuff. And of course, it's just like working like a bullpup. The best part I love about this is, of course, operating the shotgun right here. These bad boys are absolutely tons of fun. It's a 6-star final blast, but pro tip again, use it if it's an emergency for final blast or sneak attack. To compare to this blaster to others, I would like to put up on my own very own color graph. With the main portion of the blaster, I got an average velocity of 69 feet, which is so close to the elite part. So don't worry. The main blaster is shooting perfectly normal. And for the shotgun portion, this one's achieved an average velocity of 59 feet per second, which is slightly slower. But for a shotgun, decent, very well. And that's the objective information I can provide on the Motoblitz. Now, to my personal opinion. Overall, no doubt about that, I'm stoked for this blaster. This is the first Nerf brand blaster in a very long time that I very enjoyed about it. This blaster exceeds my own limits. That works well, fun to hold, and it's fun to play for the entire family. And of course, tactical guaranteed. There's nothing changed. They done bullpup, they done shotguns, and of course, they done everything that they had. But something that never changed is the spirit of the outdoor play that Nerf are aiming for. And this is the great collaboration, the combination of everything off the shelf, out of the box, which is absolutely Nerf-tastic. So, my personal overall opinion on this blaster, Motoblitz, is absolutely positive. And bottom line, I'm going to give this blaster a 9.5 out of 10. Nerf Nation, be careful, because if you're trying to dodge a 6-star Elite 2.0 dart shotgun when all of them are splaying everywhere, this is impossible to dodge. Which of course, absolutely hardcore hit. So yeah, that's my own thinking. But Elite darts finally have their purpose if you want to dodge one of these. A 6-dart splayed, never escaped. So overall, opinion of the Motoblitz is really positive. And the next question I had to ask to yourself is to buy or not. If you're looking for a flywheeler primary and use the shotgun and the master key, yep, definitely consider this blaster. This will change everything. So this is the most commonly seen integrated shotgun units using it as an emergency example. That if your primary goes down, if you get jumped at very close range, consider this one as a backup, or I should say a cool sneak attack. On the other hand, if you're a participant in a special op mission right here, and if you're making a noise like this, it could alert your enemy or a zombie around. So for that, you had to clear the corner with this pre-pump and ready to fire without making noises. That's what I call a stealth operate. If you think in a negative way that this blaster is very big and bulky, definitely Raven is considered yourself as a favorite. And definitely, I just gave a positive buy recommendation on the Nerf brand. To actual Nerfmen and accept no substitute, no cosplayers. Feels like it's been a year since I've done that. I mean, I've never done the cosplay, but all I want to do is being myself. That's what I want to be. Of course, this blaster is absolutely Nerf-tastic. So cool. Nerf actually making cool blasters again. Yep, it's been a long time. Hope they will continue the legacy. Way to go, Nerf. Huge high five for you. Because I don't know who responsible it is, but good job. And keep it up. Because I'm counting on you. Nerf Nation is counting on everyone. And I'm dedicated this video to my friend over America, Fran Cooper, aka Coop772. You're my idol. And you inspired everything I had to do. So yeah. That's it. That's the review of the Nerf Elite 2.0 Motoblitz, and I hope I've laid everything that you need to make an education purchase decision, or choices if you want. And of course, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more. And of course, like this video. And if you want to buy one of these, I'll put a purchase link in the description box below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Remember, it's not for nothing. Stay tactical! See ya!